My name's Gilbert Melendez, and I grew up in the city of Santa Ana in Orange County, predominantly Mexican. Definitely some hurdles out there, definitely some low income, definitely some gangs. Growing up in Santa Ana was a good time. You know, I think of carne asada on the grill, I think of lowrider shows, and I think of hanging out at the pool. I was a lifeguard at the pool, but most of all, I think of Santa Ana High School wrestling. Wrestling was a distraction for me from what was going on, from some of the struggles I've seen with some of my friends and struggles you see outside right next to you. After high school, I moved up to San Francisco to wrestle for San Francisco State. Got a small scholarship out here. And my second year in college, this guy by the name of Jake Shields walks into the room. And we connected really well. We actually had a better time connecting, hanging out outside the gym, just being friends. And then he mentioned to me that he does MMA and he did some UFC fights. And I was like, no, you don't. I've seen every UFC. And he proceeded to tie me up like a pretzel and kick my ass a little bit. And I was like, what's up, bro? Where do you train at? What's this all about? And where did you learn all this? And he's like, and then he showed me some fights he had. He trained, he fought in Gladiator Challenge, King of the Cage. And I was like, man, this guy's for real. He's doing fighting. So I said, man, I want to learn. And he's like, come on, I'll take you to Cesar Gracie's. I said, I don't have no money, Jake. He said, don't worry, I got you. I'll get you in. So we went to Cesar Gracie's, and he walked up to the front desk with me, and I was like, all right, let's see how you get me in for free. And he tells Cesar, hey man, I got this guy Gilbert, he's a wrestler. He's gonna fight for you. And I was shocked. I was like, what? And so Cesar was like, okay, come on in free. I never got my butt kicked so much in my life, but I never wanted to come back for so much more. Also, what I loved about that place that I didn't really have at the SF Wrestling, there were some great people out there, but it just wasn't my tribe the way the Cesar Gracie family was. And that place was my tribe, and they really brought me in. And again, for free, they let me train. I got this priceless training from Cesar Gracie, from Jake Shields, Nick Diaz, Nate Diaz, Dave Terrell, all in there. A scholarship isn't only opportunity. It's like someone is believing in you. Someone is investing in you. Someone has faith in you. And when I received that, it made me want to give back. It made me want to try hard, and made me think that I'm not doing this for myself. I'm doing this for Cesar. I'm doing this for Jake. I'm doing this for my tribe. I'm doing this for my community. So this sponsorship or this scholarship was like a privilege to me, and it meant a lot to me as a person to receive something of the sort. Like a scholarship, man, that was big for me. That was really big and inspiring for me to know that someone was investing and believing in me and thinks that I can succeed. I'm passionate about Guardian because the youth is so important. I believe we neglect them all the time. You know, this is who we need to invest in. This is the future. And there's nothing better than investing in these kids and putting martial arts into their life. I don't think they've been educated, right? I don't think the youth has been educated. I do not blame the youth. I blame us, the mentors, the adults, you know, to not show these kids what respect is, how to shake hands, you know, how to live your life with good character, you know, the do unto other, the golden rules that they talk about. We've failed as adults to help lead these kids in the right direction. And to lead kids in this right direction, they need to struggle. They need to struggle, and the best place to do it would be here on the mats. We need this for our community. You know, I was a wrestler, they say wrestling saves lives, I say martial arts saves lives. For myself, being independent and being a young man by myself, it was good to see these other guys who had 10 years on me. They were leading by example, and they were people you strive to be like, reaching their goals and knowing if I stick to this, I can hit those same goals or at least gain the confidence that those guys were just oozing, right? They have this confidence just oozing out of them. Being able at that age, it's easy to just go have a lot of fun, to be pulled into the right direction, to be provided this community, be part of Cesar Gracie. This is life-changing for me. Now I have not stopped. I am dedicated to this my whole life. I found my purpose. You know, I feel like I'm a pit bull, and if I'm not getting walked or ran, I'm gonna go destroy the couch, and you're gonna come home and you're gonna see me just rip this whole house up. But because I'm on the mats, I'm letting all out, all my aggression, you know, I just feel better spiritually inside, you know, and just finding that at a young age and having that direction. And man, you know, to this day, man, I thank God all the time that I was able to walk into those doors with Jake and be a part of it.